what's going on, guys? This is Big Zo 20 hitting you guys up with an all new video. Not really recap videos, but it's just my opinion. People want my opinion on certain shows, and what's been going on, what's been happening, what's happening now. And I'm weighing in. I'm weighing in. So basically, Bad Girls Club season 5. Now I told y'all, and I'm talking to my subscribers, I'm talking to my peeps. I told y'all, I ain't doing no recap on season 5 of Bad Girls Club season 5. That sounded so retarded. But still, I ain't doing no recap unless something big happened. But y'all was like, oh, please, let me know what you think about Cat leaving. Let me know what you think about these new episodes and these new bitches and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm weighing in for you guys. I'm going to do it for y'all. I'm going to do it for y'all. Kat leaving, when they went to Jamaica and Kat decided she was going to leave because they disrespected Kaylee or whatever, and Kaylee left, I thought, to me, that bitch lost mad props for me. Like, Kat, I really liked Kat, but at the same time when she did that shit, she lost mad props. I felt like in her mind she already wanted to leave because it wasn't what she thought it was going to be, even though, bitch, you probably heard of the Bad Girls Club, at least seen an episode or two of the previous seasons before you even decided to march your ass up on this season. And for some reason, you're like, oh, we're just a bunch of disrespectful bitches who disrespect each other, and I'm just not a part of that no more. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of a bunch of people who don't respect each other, and blah, blah, blah. Even though on previous episodes, you the main one spitting on niggas and shit, throwing cups of water on people, cussing bitches out because you a gangster bitch or whatever. But now all of a sudden you just don't do stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. And then I'm gonna leave and leave a note saying, "See you bitches at the reunion." Cat, fuck you, bitch. You a wash. I'm sorry. I'm not putting stock in any more of these bitches. Any more seasons of Bad Girls Club, I'm not putting stock in anybody anymore. I'm really not. I can't. Because I feel like once I like someone, and then they show me another side. As a matter of fact, I like it better when I don't like someone at first, and then I like them later in the season. Because I'm going to tell you, last season on season 4, I did not like Natalie, and towards the end I actually liked her. I didn't like Kate in the beginning, but towards the end I actually liked Kate. Now I liked Flo in the beginning, and towards the end, I still liked Flo. But as I reevaluated the season after the season was over, I realized that me and Flo wouldn't have meshed. We really wouldn't have. And someone would have went to the hospital in the case between me and Flo. Let's put it like that. After I rewatched, I'm sorry, you guys. I know some of y'all Flo stans. I was a Flo stan, but I realized that now that it wouldn't have worked. It would not have worked. So. With Kat leaving, it left the door open for bitches like Leah and Kristen to be the bad bitches in the house. And for some reason, everybody is like too afraid to buck up to them. Yeah. That's sad. It's sad. It's a sad season when Leah and Kristen are the bullies of the house. It is sad when that happens. Danielle, Erica, Brandy, who's supposed to be all badass and shit. Bitches, y'all talking shit about them behind their back. When y'all in front of their face, y'all just pining for their affection. That's true. I ain't hating on those bitches. I really ain't. But I was just saying it couldn't have been me. Like when the way they did Kaylee was yelling all up on her, basically got her to leave and move out because no one wanted to be her friend. Kaylee, first of all, Kaylee. Anyway, so when the new girls came, and that one girl, Christina, or whatever her name is, and the way they were throwing all that shit on her, and they wanted her to get out, and they were all up in her face and shit, the same way they were doing Kaylee, and all Christina did was throw bleach on them. I would have did more than that. I would have fucked them bitches up. Like Christina said, if I'm going to leave fighting. And I would have left that same motherfucking night, because I would have fucked them bitches up. It couldn't have been me. Like I said, I really don't have a problem with Leah and Kristen, because It's quite a switch. I mean, y'all not really bad bitches, but y'all are ruling the house right now. I ain't mad at you. More props to you. That's power right there, baby. But it couldn't have been me. It could have been me because I'm gonna be the realest bitch in that motherfucking house. The realest motherfucker in that house. See, all them bitches ain't real. All them bitches in there are scary ass bitches that aren't real. Supposedly Miss Natalie Nunn is supposed to make an appearance. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know if it already happened yet or not, but I don't know. So anyway, that's all I gotta say about Bad Girls Club season 5 because that's pretty much all I have to say. Moving on to the next one. On to the next one. Let's talk about the Real Housewives of motherfucking Atlanta and the fucking Nene Leakes and Dwight argument. Now, I'm not what like New Jersey, like the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm not really a big fan. I used to be a big fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but after the second season and all the bullshit and niggerish, I'm sorry I have to use that word, niggerish foolery that was going on, just like the niggerish foolery that was going on in New Jersey, I'm just not a big fan of it. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't like Nene Leakes, much like Teresa from New Jersey. I don't like her ass. Now, when she said, I want to confront Dwight about some of the things I've heard him say, I was like, more power. I said, more power to you, sweetheart, because I don't like Dwight either. I think that he's fake. I think he's phony. I think he's too full of himself. And I do think he be talking shit about people. So by all means, do confront him. But my thing is this. If he was, for someone that was supposedly was your best friend, just not, 6 months ago, was your best friend, you know, why would you jump off so angrily at him? Like, I would pull him to the side and let's have a conversation, especially at a public forum like that. And if he didn't want to talk to me, I'd be like, okay, well, fine then. Well, we'll talk soon. But for some reason, Nene, who always claims that she's from Athens, Georgia, I'm from Athens, Georgia. You're from Athens and you're so classy, bitch. You are unclassy, Tyrannosaurus Rex, bitch. You are unclassy. Because you always want to jump up in someone's face and cut someone out in public forums and get all hype and shit in front of somebody when there's a lot of people around to see you do that. Couldn't have been me. Could not have been motherfucking me. That's all I gotta say. My thing is this, Dwight is better than me. Because like I said, I really don't care for Dwight. But at the same time, he was better than me because he just kept saying, get her out of my face, get her out of my face, get this bitch out of my face, get this bitch out of my face. No. I don't like repeating myself more than once. Just like I don't like repeating myself more than once to a child, I don't like repeating myself more than once to an adult. Fuck saying, oh, I don't like repeating myself to a child. I don't like repeating myself to a fucking adult either. You heard what the fuck I said. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Now, next time I have to say it, I'm not going to say it using words. I'm going to say it using force. Because you know what? I have a subscriber on here and a viewer on here who always gets on me when I say that I'm going to knock a bitch out. And they say, oh, you shouldn't do violence against women or violence against anybody. Blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't condone that. And you're right. You're right. You really shouldn't. But there are certain buttons that are pushed and lines that are crossed. Just like on I Love Money, whatever this season is, I don't watch it. We were playing cards and it was on, and that drunk bitch Marcia was talking about that dude Chi. That drunk bitch Marcia was talking about that dude Chi-Chi's father who had passed away from us. Oh, your father is so disappointing you. Your father's blah, blah, blah. There are certain lines that you do not cross when emotionally emotionally with somebody, when you're talking to them or you're trying to hurt them. There are certain lines that you do not cross. And if you cross, once certain lines are crossed, certain things are prone to happen to you, like you missing teeth, your head being bashed up against the wall, or a bottle going towards your damn face. So anyway, when Miss Nene Leakes had her hand on the wall and was all up in his face like this, you see how I am in the camera right now? You see how I am in the camera right now? If that's my vision and that's what I see in your face, I'm about to headbutt your ass. Get out of my face. And it's a big ass head too. It will do some damage. You are far too close in my face. Get out of my face. Gosh. Anyway, So yeah, so I did like how Dwight handled it once it was, you know, once the situation left, once, you know, Sheree and Kim and all them. First of all, Sheree, I'm convinced that's a man in a dress. That is just a man. That is a straight up man. And I was like, who would get with that? Who would wife that up and give her so much money? And then I saw who her husband used to be. And I was like, oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna post a link. I'm gonna post a link of a picture of her husband. Then you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna post a link of a picture of Sheree. And I'll post a link of a picture of her husband. And you'll be like, oh, okay, I can see why they were together. I can see why they were together. Um. Anyway. Anyway, so Miss Nene, I don't know. Miss Nene Leaks, I don't know. You keep jumping into people's faces. You just gonna jump into the wrong motherfucking face one day, and shit's gonna jump off. Cause like I didn't like how you did my girl Candy last season because Candy was better than me too. Candy was better to just walk away as well because it's called being classy, and I understand in a public forum, just walk away, walk away. But when we by ourselves, bitch. Do that shit while we by ourselves. Do that shit while we by ourselves. Don't do that shit with all the people in the camera crew are around. Do it when we by ourselves. And then this bitch is bipolar anyway because when she got into a limo after she got into an argument with Dwight, which like I said, I like how Dwight handled it. He went back and apologized to the party for that unclassy ass bitch's actions. All them bitches are unclassy. Sheree, Kim, Nene, Lisa was unclassy. I don't know about these new heifers. I don't know about I don't know about these new heifers. I like Candy. I don't think Candy's unclassy, but those three bitches are. Dwight went back in the party and apologized, and I felt him for that. He was like, "I'm sorry that for what happened, and it's just that's just uncalled for. All that unnecessary jumping in people's faces and shit. That's what." You can take the blank out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the blank. The thing I want to talk about, that everybody wanted me to talk about, is the Snooki versus Angelina fight on Jersey Shore Season 2. Thank you guys for coming to another one of my videos.